Hello everybody, here's Mr. Crook again, making another lab walkthrough. Okay, so this one, you guys, is Biome Viewer, so again, for environmental science. I had a few people ask me questions about this, and so I wanted to quickly go through this. I hope you guys really like this assignment. I think it's kind of fun to look at all the different parts of the world and what lives in these different locations. So what you're going to do, there's two links here you're going to need to open up. This first one right here is going to be the lab application that you're going to use. That's going to go over biomes. And then this next one right here is this document PDF that you're going to need to fill out. Okay. So with this one right here, just to get it to save into your drive, I would just download this. That way you can just fill it out directly on your computer. And it should let you just type directly into these boxes once you download it. Let's verify to make sure. So here it is, it's open. Let's see, is it going to let me? Nope. Okay, let's see what we need to do here. Well, this is what I want to do. Open with Adobe Reader. So it's going to let me open it with Adobe Reader, and there I'll be able to fill it out. On this document. Okay, so yeah, right there, and then I can type. Okay, so that's what I would have you. That's what I would recommend for you guys. Maybe you young saps are a little bit better at finding ways to do this than I am, but that's how I do it. Okay, so if you go through this, it's going to tell you directly what to do. So in this worksheet, is it designed to familiarize yourself with different biomes using this biome viewer. And so it's giving you some tips right here of how to use this. I'd read through those. You guys should be able to do this pretty easily. Anyways, what I want you guys to do is I'll just walk through this first little part to get you started. So it says drop the pin on any point in one of the biomes listed in table 1 below and record the following. Okay, so we're going to look for maybe a tundra, each one of these. So we're going to look at just one of those for now. Let's see. So let's look at tundra. Let's see, zoom out, buddy. Okay, so here's some tundra. It's in blue, so I just put a pin on there, and it's going to give me some basic information. So this is in Nunavut, Canada. Nunavut, Canada. And you can see here that reptiles don't live there. There's 0 species. Amphibians, 0. Mammals, 18. So it looks like only mammals can survive in this harsh environment. We're a mammal, so that's one of us up there. Anyways, and so you look at this, and it's going to show you the population size precipitation over time. And it looks like it's very similar to probably Idaho and Wyoming or wherever you're at, where there's a lot of well, not a lot, but the precipitation is the most during those summer months. Okay, so anyways, let's go back and let's look at what we need to fill out. So it says the biome name, where we put tundra, latitude and longitude. That tells us that right here. Okay, so north and west. Okay, and then, oops, wrong one. Range of temperatures, so you'd go back there and it gives us that range in temperature of about negative 35 to 10 degrees Celsius. Pretty cold. Pretty cold. And then the range of rainfall, same thing. Okay, using this side of the climograph, it looks like the lowest point is about 1 or 200, and it goes up to about 900. Okay, and so you just fill that thing out right there. Total number of species, I think that said 18. So 18 mammals is what I'd want you to put there. Be specific on what type of species live in these different locations. Okay, so that was just one. So you're going to share the data you collect with your classmates and complete table 1. So since this is not a class, you're working by yourself, I want you to fill this all out look at each one of these, okay? When you get down to here, it says questions about patterns in biomes. So as you're filling these out, I want you guys to kind of fill out this table of what do you see? So what patterns do you observe? What do you think, or what can you infer about these patterns? And then what are some higher questions, some other questions that you have? Okay, so like one question here is, my question would be, why can't reptiles and amphibians live there? Okay, and we might know the answer to that, but that's what I would put there. Okay, and you can look at different locations, such as up here. You could also ask the other question is, as you move further up towards the poles, less species live there. That's one thing I'm noticing. Is it always like that, right? So like right here, let's see. How is the species richness along the equator? Significantly different, right? And then it bases on the biome as well of how many live in those different locations. So put down some questions that you want to explore more about, because you will have that opportunity to. So it's going to tell you to do some other things, change the view of the map to flat, and it tells you in the tips, I think, how to do that. Okay. Oh, and look, there's an iPad version I guess you could always use too. That's interesting. I didn't see that. Anyways, that's kind of cool. So if you have an iPad or a phone, you want to just do this on your phone and then fill it out on your computer, you can do that as well. Okay, so anyways, you're going to just go through and fill these questions using that Biome Viewer. This should not take very long. I think you guys will be able to get this down pretty quick. But I love how it's just giving you actual real life data, some fun little things to see as you're going through that. Okay, so you'll click on that to make it flat, and there we have our flat Earth. So, and very cool. Anyways, play around with it, you guys, and have some fun with that. And if you guys have any questions, let's see. If you have any questions, just let me know. Send me an email or let me know in instant message on Google Hangouts. I'll talk to you guys later.